Hey YouTube, it's SoulPrime13 with another video review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the other Amazon 2-pack. This time it is Ironfist, Fistitron, and Carnivac. This is one of two of the Wreck and Doom collections that just came out. We'll take a quick look at the box first. Here we have Iron Fist. That's what we're calling him because that's his actual name. I know Fistitron was just a legal thing because Marvel has Iron Fist. But yeah, I'm not calling him Fistitron. That sounds ridiculous. And then we have Carnivac. Just a little side note. TG Omega recently did a backstory video, or like a highlight on Carnivac's story, and I think it was the original UK Marvel comics. Very interesting character, actually. You should go check that out, and I'll put a link in the description to that video because I think people should go look at that. That was actually a really cool video. But here we have some nice artwork. There we got Carnivac leaping in for the kill, and Iron Fist getting ready to fist some iron. You know, maybe I shouldn't say it like that. Here we have Iron Fist. Here we have Carnivac. On the top we got versus fight, and then we got our legal jargon, and then we got our product shots on the back. Decepticon Survivor is his little headmaster dude for Carnivac. So yeah, Carnivac is a retool of Weird Wolf, I believe was the character's name. I never saw it. I don't even know who that character actually is. A lot of these deep cuts and old characters are very new to me, so I'm glad they're making toys for all these guys. And then Iron Fist is a retool of the Hound Jeep mold, which I believe started in Siege. Anyway, it's a Jeep, and I actually really do like Iron Fist's Jeep mode, as well as a few other things about him. But yeah, there's the box. And we do also get a lovely instruction manual. And it's double-sided for your convenience. Oh, so there is that. And here we have the figures themselves. So yeah, let's take a look at Carnivac first. He has a big bronze gun that kinda doesn't sit super great in his hand. It's not gonna fall out, but definitely could be more secure. And he also has like a tail knife weapon, which looks pretty neat. He sort of got a smug look molded in there. Got some white for like his visor, metallic light bluish color for his face, some bronze, purple, and like a dark turquoise color, I want to say. But overall, decent, neat figure. Got some like molded like missile pods up here on his shoulders. I think that's what those are. It's neat. Big old Decepticon symbol right there in the chest. And for Iron Fist, here we have, again, it is that Jeep mold we've been getting for a while now. He does come with a new gun. It's pretty big one. And he does come with this like shield sort of thing. This does come off. It is packed separately. So that's kind of neat. And honestly, I kind of dig how this is shaped because it's almost like a big like square cannon shaped thing. And you can actually take his gun, and you can see there's a circular piece here, and a little circular sculpt there. Take it and put, you can see it clips in here and there, and now you have sort of like a big gun shield. And you can put that in his hand like so, or put it back on his arm. I think that it just looks really neat. Also, I really dig his head sculpt. It's sort of it's sort of a mix of things. Honestly, it feels a little bit like a mix between Optimus and a Space Marine, if I'm being honest. And I do like how it's got like little grill openings, little slits on the face mask. And yeah, he's got a nice dome head, and he's got the angry eyebrows. He's got angry eyebrows. His eyes are done in a very light metallic blue. I don't think it's showing up very well. They're pretty sunken in there, so. But yeah, it's got some nice details. And he has a solid top this time. And yeah, overall neato. So there is that. Well, I'll do a couple size comparisons here. Here he is next to, I believe it was Twin Twist was the name. Just to give you an idea of how they stack up, which is essentially one of the molds from the other 2-pack, so that's how they compare. Here he is with Fidgeto Waspinator. And I can never remember this guy's name, but yeah, this cheap guy who has both Autobot and Decepticon on him. I'm pretty sure it starts with a D, and I want to call him Demetrius, and I know that's not it, but we're calling him Demetrius. There they are with Demetrius. So. And we'll do one more quick one. Earthrise Prime. So yeah. And we're gonna do the transformation next, but there's gonna be a weird cut here because my battery's about to die, so I gotta go charge it. But it'll probably just be a quick flash for you guys, so whoop. Okay, we're back. Did some laundry, charged the battery, we're all good to go. So anyway, let's get on to those transformations. So first we'll start here with Carnivac. We're going to de-accessorize, just take these all out of his hands. Also, there is this little like gun barrel notch on the blade, but his hands are molded open, so you just gotta make sure you slot it in the right way. So, just a little heads up. But anyway, to start, we are going to come here and open up these panels on his arms and fold in the wrist and close it up, and then bring down the beast foot, and then we are going to rotate that arm around like so. Rinse and repeat. Gonna open up this panel, fold in the hand, close it up, bring out the beast foot, rotate this around. Oh yeah, probably should take his head off. Bring these down, and we are going to take the beast head and fold it down, and it'll just sort of foop into place, soft lock, whatever you want to call it. As for the back, we're going to come here, open up this panel, and you want to grab the torso and his lower body separately, and it's going to accordion out. And then for this, there are these bits here that have tabs on them, and there's little slots here. You just want to line those up, slide that in, and that'll give them a longer body. You can close this panel up now, at least for now. And coming down to the legs, you're going to want to grab this bronze shin piece. You're going to pull it forward and separate it from the rest of the leg. You're going to bring it up on this hinge piece like so. And then you're going to come down here, and you're going to want to grab this sort of ankle piece here and turn this around, because This ball joint is a lot looser than this one, so if you just try and turn it, it'll just turn the whole thing. And sometimes it'll just pop off too. But anyway, we're just going to do that with the other side. We're going to bring this up like so. Flip that foot around. And just kind of angle those legs however you so choose. And then just bring those all together. Then we want to take our little headmaster buddy and rotate his head around, stretch out his feet, and I probably shouldn't have closed this, but oh well. But yeah, basically he rides up in here, and there's actually sort of this little tab that like goes right over his head, or a little hole there that shows where his head is. Gonna take the tail, and there's a slot on this upper apron piece, and you're gonna want that tab to face down so it'll slot in. Just stick it up his butt, and then as far as the gun, you can just put it in this port on his back, and there we have him in his wolf mode. And yeah, this is based off the original toys. Inner Robot, he is a pretender who had a wolf shell, but yeah, they don't do that for a variety of reasons, but yeah. And most of the articulation is the same. You do get the feet on ball joints. Feet on ball joints. This is essentially the same, it's just the same elbow. You do get an extra ball joint here, so you get some play in the legs. Can sort of wiggle the tail back and forth if you want, and you do get an open and closing mouth, and it is all painted up in silver, which looks very nice. But yeah, they painted his visor over just a regular head sculpt, so you can actually see where his original eyes are because they're sunken in, which is a little goofy looking, but it's whatever. But there is Carnivac all transformed up. And now we'll switch over to Iron Fist. So we've already put his weapons together, but for the most part this is just the same as that Jeep mold. We've gotten it a few times now throughout a few different characters, so just gonna sort of breeze through it. But gonna untab the backpack and fold out this piece. Then we're going to pull the arms back so that it'll free up the hood. Bring that back, close that, and we are going to come down here to his legs, and this little square piece right here is actually how it tabs in, so we just pull that out, bring these down to the side, rinse and repeat. Then we are going to bring those arms down on their hinges. You want to make sure to get them all the way under there. And we are going to come here and we want to rotate this whole thing up, and this does sort of give you less room to work with, but you can still get around it fine. But yeah, you want to bring these legs up at the knee and just fold them over on themselves and bring it around like so. Fold it around and bring it around like so. Then as for the arms, so I know there's a thing. Where's the thing? Oh, actually we gotta finish this up first. So we want to make sure those legs are tabbed together, and then we are going to tab the wheel well here onto this big block right here that was originally for the arms. Get that on there. Get that on there. Make sure to bring this down and close it up proper. And then we want to make sure that the arms are, see, where is it? Was it? Yeah. We want to turn the elbows inward like so, and there is this little slot here, and that's going to go into a tab on his foot piece right here. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And there we have his Jeep, and we can just take this whole thing and plug it right on top, like so. And he rolls quite well. Let me rolls very well, all things considered. It does have some visible robot parts, Type 2 and Type 1 VHS. Excuse me. But and I do like the way that this whole like weapon assembly looks like on top, and I'm glad that they gave us like a closed top Jeep, because I think all the other ones have been open. Because I know I have the Orion packs. We have Demetrius, and then I'm pretty sure the Hound is just this guy in green. So I think this is the first closed top Jeep we've gotten out of this mold, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, and we do get some very faint silverish blue there for the windows, so that's nice. Got a little Autobot symbol there on the hood. Another metallic blue one back here. Some nice sculpted detail. Got some like vents and stuff there. Yeah. Overall, it's pretty neato. Anyway, let's do a couple more size comparisons. So here they are next to Spinister from the other 2-pack. Just to give you an idea of how they all stack up. And our other 2-pack. And here they are next to Earthrise Prime. So yeah. So I'm very impressed with Iron Fist overall. I don't know why, but I just really like the thought of this being like just a big like double cannon like shield gun kind of thing. I think it's really neat. Nice vehicle mode. It's pretty much standard for the Jeep mold that we've been getting. Do still really dig the head sculpt on this one. I will admit that this was probably the character I cared the least about when I ordered it, but seeing that video about the actual character in the comics definitely... Oh, I forgot to mention he has a head swivel, and he gets side to side. I definitely appreciate this character more. I think he's a lot more interesting after knowing that. Given this toy still isn't quite perfect, I do feel like the all the ball joints kind of make his legs look a little bit lanky. And these parts here, this like middle ankle section, definitely has been a little finicky. By no means is it like a horrible like quality control is out of hand and it's ruining the figure or anything. Now it's just sometimes it can pop off a little easy, and it's when you're supposed to be turning it, you kind of have to hold it, which is... It's a nitpick. Let's be honest, that's a nitpick. But overall, it is a decent figure. I think he's neat. I certainly don't regret picking him up. But yeah, overall, I think I'll give this pack... I think they deserve an 8.5 because I think it's a solid pack. Again, they feel a little more expensive than they should for like a multi-pack kind of thing, because usually like when you buy multiple, you're expecting to save a couple bucks, not spend a couple bucks more. But overall, I think it's a good pack. I think it's a good set. So very satisfied with my purchase of these two. And I think that's about... Yeah, oh, I did forget something. I should mention that these weapons that they have are blast compatible. So, almost forgot that. Minor thing, but still wanted to get it in there. But yeah, I think that's about it for this review. So I think I'll go ahead and wrap things up. And this is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.